Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and joining us today in this unique setup. We're normally in the ballroom, but they have a lovely event coming up later on in a couple days, 1 or 2 days, oh no. So they have set up for their New Year's Eve party, which means that we are here, which is great actually, because now we're a little bit more comfy and cozy, some of us, and we're here to just do one last little celebration of Christmas. Because Christmas has come and gone, except not quite yet. Now, you all may remember, and you may even have been doing it, and returning gifts that you got for Christmas, going out and doing last-minute shopping. Shopping is a huge part of Christmas. And back in old-time radio, it was not a unique experience for Jack Benny. In fact, it became an annual event, almost, where Jack would go shopping for one of his fellow members, and usually some sort of problem would ensue. We have 2 very unique episodes that actually aired back-to-back in 1946. The first one is where Jack goes out to buy a Christmas present for Don, his announcer. And the second episode that aired the following week was when Jack discovered something about that gift, and he needs to return it. And this really aired both 1 week apart. So we're going to do both of those episodes together with sound effects, music, and all the laughs as much as we can possibly pack in, including, in the middle, a special little Christmas greeting by Stan Freberg, who had his own radio show run for a while, also had many records running during that era in 1956, I believe. So here we bring you also not only Jack Benny's Christmas shopping, but Stan Freberg's Green Christmas. And we will do these shows for you as close as we possibly can as they air, with sound effects, music, and some crazy making for Christmas. So please, join us as we take you back to those thrilling days of yesteryear.
The Jack Benny Program, starring Jack Benny, with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, Christmas will soon be with us, and millions of people are rushing around making hasty, last-minute purchases. So let's go back to last Monday and look in on a local department store in Beverly Hills.
Have you made up your mind yet, mister?
Well, I don't know.
That was Monday. We now bring you up to Wednesday, same store.
Now look, mister, you've examined them both very carefully. Haven't you made up your mind yet?
Gee, I don't know which one I want.
That was Wednesday. We now bring you up to Saturday, same store.
Gosh, I wish you hadn't shown me both of them. Let me see that first one again, will you?
Look, mister, I got a wife and 5 kids. I haven't been home in a week. Now make up your mind, will you?
Gosh, I can't decide. This one looks nicer, but the other one seems more durable.
Oh, Jack, for heaven's sake, shoelaces are shoelaces.
Mary, when you're buying a gift for somebody, you don't rush into things. Now let's see. If I take the...
pardon me. Hello? Yes? Oh, thanks for telling me. Goodbye.
Gee, it's so...
Look, mister, I want to go home. I got 6 kids now.
Oh, well, congratulations. A new baby. Do you mind if I buy something for the little fellow?
No, why don't you buy him a razor?
A razor?
Yeah, by the time you pick it out, he'll be old enough to use it.
That's an old joke.
It was new when we came in here.
Well, look, mister, I'll take these shoelaces, the shorter ones.
Well, thank heavens. Now, do you want the metal tips or the plastic tips?
Here we go again.
I'll take the plastic ones. The metal ones rust.
You're right, Jack. But, of course, you know the plastic ones crack.
Oh. Well, then wait a minute. Let me see.
If that phone rings again, I'm going to punch you right in the nose.
All right. Give me the metal ones.
Yes, sir.
I'll pick them up later. I'm opening a charge account. Come on, Mary. Mary, You have my Christmas list, haven't you?
Oh, yes, here it is.
What does it say?
It says, "Dear Jackie boy, I couldn't meet you last night because a customer spilled a chocolate soda all over my uniform. So I had
The
to..."
list is on the other side. Give it to me.
Wait a minute, Jack. Who's Josephine?
The little blonde car hop at Simon's Drive-In. She used to work at the Glendale branch, but they promoted her to Beverly Hills. Gee, I hope that chocolate soda incident doesn't send her back to Glendale. You know, she's very pretty, Mary. The drive-in uses her picture in all the newspaper ads.
Oh, yes, I remember. She was Miss Cheeseburger of 1945.
Yeah. She'd have made it this year, too, but her mustard was on crooked. Just goes to show you, fate, a little thing like that. Well, let me see that list again, Mary.
Here.
Can I help you, young man?
Help me?
Yes, you've been standing in front of this counter for 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Well, that's understandable. You're confused because it's Christmas time. You've got the Christmas spirit. You're doing your Christmas shopping. You're looking at so many different things.
Well, that explains why I'm confused in December. What about the other months?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a coal miner by trade. I'm just doing this to help pay the fine.
Oh, well, gee, I'd like to get something for my parents.
Your mother and father, right?
Yeah, how did you know?
I just figured it out.
Oh, I know. I think I'll get my mother a new corset.
Well, don't you think she should come down and pick out her own corset?
Oh, Mother hasn't left the house for 3 days.
Is she sick?
No, the string broke on her old one and she can't get through the door.
That's too bad.
Yeah, we were spending a quiet evening at home when boing! And steel stays flew in all directions.
Oh my goodness, was anybody hurt?
No, but my father got pinned to the wall. Anyway, wrap me up that size 44 corset and I'll take it with me.
Yes, sir.
Well, now let's see that list again, Mary. Oh, yes, a dozen blades for Phil, some handkerchiefs for Rochester, some little toy for Dennis.
You told me at Ciro's last night you were going to buy Dennis a grand piano.
Last night, I had 4 glasses of Muscatel. I'm all right now, so where's the toy department?
Oh, wait a minute, Jack. What about your producer, Robert Bond?
Oh, yes. I don't know what to get him.
Oh, Jack, why don't you get him one of those new canvas golf bags?
Well, yeah, he'd love that.
And it's only $15.
Oh. Gee, I just happen to think he doesn't play golf.
Well, why don't you get him a nice cocktail shaker?
Say, that sounds good.
And it's only $12.50.
I just happen to remember he doesn't drink either. What else can I buy him?
A knife and fork. Let's see you get out of that.
Oh, stop, will you? I'll think of something. Now, let's see.
Hey, Jack. Long time no see.
Huh? What? Oh, hello. Come on, Mary.
Who was that?
Oh, he was a racetrack tout I used to see at Santa Anita. You remember, we ran into him last year at Union Station.
Oh, yes.
Say, Mary, I want to get a watch for my sponsor. I wonder where the jewelry department is.
Oh, well, here's a floor walker. Ask him.
Oh, yes. Oh, floor walker. Floor walker.
Yes?
Can you tell me where the jewelry department is?
Yes, but you'll hate yourself in the morning.
Look, I didn't ask for any wisecracks. You either give me a civil answer or I'll report you. Now, where's the jewelry department?
It's on the 3rd floor.
Thanks.
Like fun it is.
Never mind. I'll find it myself. This is a fine store to do business with.
You walked in here, Lotus Blossom. Nobody dragged you.
Oh, quiet. Come on, Mary. We'll find it. Mary, let's go upstairs and get that watch for my sponsor. We'll take one of these elevators.
Oh, well, number 5 is just about to go up.
Yeah, let's hurry.
Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack.
Huh? Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, come here a minute.
What is it?
Where you going?
Upstairs.
Which elevator you taking?
Number 5. What?
Take number 3. It'll beat 5 to the top by 2.5 floors.
But number 5 is about to go up.
I know. But she's carrying too much weight.
Well, I don't know. What do you think about number 1?
A local can't go the distance.
Oh, what about number 2?
Slow starter.
Well, it really doesn't make any difference. I'm only Christmas shopping.
Okay, it's your money.
I wonder where he gets his information.
Jack, are we going up or not? So far, all you've bought is a pair of shoelaces.
Well, at least say, Mary, I was thinking, maybe you were right about those plastic tips. I think they are better than the metal ones. I'll go back and change them.
Oh, Jack.
Now, come on, now I'll change these shoelaces.
Pardon me, miss. Would you mind waiting on me, please?
Why, yes, sir. What can I do for you all?
Well, honey child, where y'all from?
Alabama. You know that's down south.
Well, corn my opponent and mint my julep. Shake hands with a fellow rebel.
Oh, are you from the south, too?
Am I from the south? Just run your hands through my hair and feel those bold weevils.
Well, I declare. Say, wait a minute. Your voice is awfully familiar. Haven't I heard it before?
Why, sure you have, babe. I'm Phil Harris, the Texas Tuscanini.
Well, imagine that. Just wait till I tell the other girls that I waited on Phil Harris. Now, what would you like to buy?
Well, sure, I don't know.
How would you all like to see something nice in lingerie?
Now, honey, you know you shouldn't throw me a line like that.
Oh, gee, Mr. Harris, you're so cute.
Yeah, everybody notices it.
You know, Mr. Harris, you're so much different than I pictured you to be. On the radio, you're such a braggart. You sound so conceited.
I know, but it really ain't like that, honey. Benny's writers always write me that way.
His writers?
Yeah. Every time they get a hold of a beautiful hunk of man, they make him conceited. Now look, let's see what I can get for my wife. I know. Give me one of them negligees there.
Yes, sir. Shall I wrap it as a gift?
Yeah. And fix the package up so she can't peek into it. You know, seal it over with some of that there scotch and soda tape.
I'll have it wrapped up for you in just a minute.
But look, mister, plastic tips or metal tips, what difference does it make?
Well, it's a gift, and I want it to be right.
But those other shoelaces are more expensive.
I don't care. I'll take them anyway.
When he buys shoelaces, money is no object.
That's right. Give me the expensive ones.
All right, you're not hurting me. I work on commission.
Just wrap them up and I'll pick them up later. Come on, Mary.
Oh, Jack, I want to stop a minute at the lingerie counter. Miss, I like this shape, miss. I'll take this pair of 2-thread hose.
You're wrong, lady. This hose is 3-thread.
Oh, no, it's 2-thread.
I beg your pardon, but it's 3-thread.
Listen, sister, don't argue with me. Not so long ago, I was standing right where you are.
That's telling her, Mary.
Well, hello, Mr. Benny. I see the Yuletide is catching up with you.
Huh? Oh, hello, Mr. Kitzel. Are you doing your Christmas shopping?
Hoo-hoo-hoo! The things I am buying. For my little daughter, I am buying, you should excuse the expression, a piggy bank.
Uh-huh.
And my little boy is at the age where he is going into sports, but I don't know what to get him.
Well, why don't you get him a badminton set?
I'll pay a little more and get him a good mitten set.
What?
Christmas. Christmas only comes once a year.
Well, I guess you're right.
But I'm having trouble finding what my wife wants.
Well, what's that?
A mishmasher.
A what?
A mishmasher.
Oh, no, you mean a mix master.
That's right, a mishmasher.
Well, I'm sure you'll find one in the appliance department.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Kitzel.
Goodbye.
Hey, Mary, while you're buying stockings, I'll go over to the toy department to get something for Dennis.
Oh, all right, Jack. I'll see you later. Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, Miss Livingston. Gee, am I tired? I just walked up to the 6th floor and back.
Walked? Well, why didn't you take the elevator?
I was going to take the elevator number 3, but some man came over and told me it was scratched.
Oh, yes. He's a friend of Jack's. What are you doing here?
Well, I was gonna go buy some records.
Oh, Mary, I was looking for you. Where have you been?
Oh, I was just talking to Dennis.
Oh, well, let me look at that list again, will you?
Oh, here you are.
Gee, I still have to get a present for my old girl, Gladys Zabisco. I don't know what to get her. Do you think she'd like a lipstick?
I don't know. Has she got lips?
Don't be so catty. I think I'll buy her a bottle of perfume. And let's see, what else? Oh, yes. I'll have to send something to Fred Allen.
Fred Allen? I didn't know you and Fred exchanged gifts.
Oh, sure. Well, this year I'd like to get him something he needs. I wonder what department sells plasma. Oh, well, come on. I'll get the perfume first. I think it's right over there by the...
Look over there. It's Jack Benny. Hello.
What? What's that?
May I have your autograph, Mr. Benny?
My autograph?
Yes, it will make me very happy. Yes, indeed. So very happy.
Well, all right. I'll be glad to. There you are.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Benny. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Who was that, anyway?
What's the difference? As long as he's happy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the perfume counter.
What?
Here's the perfume counter.
Oh, yes. Pardon me, sir. I'd like to buy some perfume.
Okay, mister, what kind of perfume would you like?
Well, I don't know. What's popular right now?
Well, here's something that's not too strong. It leaves a trail of broken hearts.
Oh.
It's called Avec Très Je t'aime beaucoup, my chérie très bien.
What does that mean in English?
Condensation of steam that's been forced through a motorman's glove.
Gee, they go to so much trouble. No, I don't think I'd like that.
Well, here's some other perfume called Essence of Smog.
Well, I don't know. Mary, do you think I ought to take a bottle of this?
Certainly.
Mary. How much is it, mister?
This is 25 bucks an ounce, and the other one I showed you is 30 bucks.
Well, haven't you anything a little more reasonable?
Yeah, I even have some perfume for 25 cents an ounce.
25 cents an ounce? What kind of a bottle does that come in?
It doesn't come in no bottle. We keep it on tap.
On tap?
But they serve pretzels with it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'll take any. And by the way, mister, how come they put a fellow like you behind the perfume counter?
Oh, my regular job is in the delicatessen department, slicing Limburger cheese.
Limburger cheese?
Yeah, once a month they send me here to neutralize me.
What do you know? Yeah, come on, Mary. I'll get the perfume later. Let's go home. I'm tired.
Well, don't forget to stop at the notions counter to pick up the shoelaces you bought. The ones with the plastic tips.
The shoelaces?
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet... Hey, wait a minute. Did I get the plastic tips?
Sure. You went back and changed them.
Oh, yeah. You know, Mary, now that I think about it...
Jack!
Yes, Mary, I might as well get what I want, and I'd rather have the metal tips. Come on.
Oh, look, there's Rochester buying some neckties.
Yeah, and that floor walker's waiting on it. Let's sneak up behind them.
I think this tie is beautiful. It's very unusual.
Yeah, but I don't think my boss would like it. It isn't his style.
I see. What type of man is your boss?
Well, he's medium tall, medium weight, and rather conservative.
You mean he's conservative in appearance?
Oh, it goes deeper than that.
At least he's subtle.
Quiet. I want to hear this.
Now, here's a nice tie. Maybe he'd like this one.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty thing. How much is it?
It's only $3.50.
How much?
$3.50.
Too bad. He would have liked that one, too.
Well, if you don't want to spend quite so much, here's a nice tie for 89 cents.
Well, that's much closer to what I had in mind. And my wallet.
Of course, it might be a little too plain for your boss. Is he a young man?
No.
Is he middle-aged?
No.
Is he elderly?
Wrap it up.
Rochester Van Jones,
Oh, hello, boss. I didn't see you.
I know you didn't. Don't be buying me any 89-cent tie.
You keep out of this. I'm working commission.
I will not. Now look, Rochester, you've been with me for 10 years now, and I've been very nice to you. I've always tried to make things pleasant for you and keep you happy, haven't I?
Well, I'd like to hear Judge Goldsborough's opinion on that.
Never mind. Now I'm leaving you here, and I want you to decide for yourself whether or not I'm worth more than an 89-cent tie. Come on, Mary, let's go. Say, Mary, which tie do you think Rochester's going to buy? The one for $3.50 or the one for 89 cents?
Well, if you were Rochester, which one would you buy?
I'll fire that guy. Oh, here we are, Mary. Here's the notions counter. Oh, say, mister,
Yes,
how about the shoelaces I bought?
yes, I got them all wrapped up. Here you are.
Well, I've been thinking about the plastic tips, and I think the metal tips would be much better.
No.
But all I want to do is change them.
Change them, he says. This can't be happening to me. This must be a dream.
Look, mister.
I've always been a good man. Always did the right thing.
Look, mister.
Worked hard in this store, a loyal employee.
Look, clerk.
When the Christmas season started, they gave us our choice of departments.
I know.
I could have had any color I wanted, but I took shoelaces.
Look.
Shoelaces! And why? Because I thought it would be easy, simple.
Mister.
Oh, metal tips, plastic tips, and we've got rubber tips too. But I wouldn't tell you! I wouldn't tell you! I wouldn't tell you!
Come on, Mary, there's a spot for me. Let's get out of here. Say. Say, Mary, that department store was really crowded, wasn't it?
It sure was.
So many people working there. There was Mel Blanc, Gerald Moore, Frank Nelson, Benny Rubin, Viola Vaughn, Artie Auerbach, Sandy Bickert, Pete Leeds, Elliot Lewis. I was going to mention my writers, too, but they wouldn't even come in for the show. They stayed in Palm Springs. I hope they run out of suntan oil. Good night, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge. Humbug everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Scrooge.
Well, the meeting will come to order if you please. Are all the advertising people represented here?
Everyone except Amalgamated Cheese.
Well, if they're not here for the Christmas pitch, I can't help them find new ways of tying their product into Christmas. That's why I'm chairman of this board. Let's hear it for me.
Here!
All right, Abercrombie, what are your people up to?
Same thing as every year. 50,000 billboards showing Santa Claus causing to refresh themselves with our products.
Well, I think the public has come to expect that.
That's right, it has become tradition.
Fine. You there, Crass. I suppose your company is running the usual magazine ads, showing cartons of your cigarettes peeking out of the top of Santa's sack.
Better than that, this year we have him smoking one.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we've got Santa's a little more rugged too. Both sleeves rolled up and a tattoo on each arm. One of them says Merry Christmas.
What's the other one say?
Less tar.
Great stuff.
But Mr. Scrooge,
What? Who are you?
Bob Cratchit, sir. I got a little spice company over in East Orange, New Jersey. Do I have to tie my product into Christmas?
What do you mean?
Well, I was just going to send cards out showing the 3 wise men following the Star of Bethlehem.
I get it, and they're bearing your spices. Now that's perfect.
No product in it. I was just going to say, peace on earth and goodwill toward men. Period.
Well, that's a peculiar slogan.
Your old hat, Cratchit, that went out with button shoes. You're a businessman. Christmas is something to take advantage of. A red and green bandwagon to jump on. A sentimental shop in the art for sales. Listen.
Deck the halls with advertising. La 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 la. While you can be enterprising. La 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 la.
peas,
2 breakfast foods, and some toothpaste on a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 tubeless tires,
4 quarts of gin,
3 cigars,
2 cigarettes, and some hair tonic on a pear tree. Chestnuts roasting.
Say, Mother, as sure as there's an X in Christmas, you can be sure those are Tiny Tim chestnuts roasting. Tiny Tim chestnuts are full-bodied, longer lasting. This visible shell protects the nut, now with XK29 added, for people who can't roast after every meal.
Tiny Tim, chestnuts all the way.
Tiny Tims roast hot like a chestnut ought, and they are mild.
Advertising, la 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 la. 'Tis the time for merchandising, la 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 la. Profit never needs a reason, la 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 la. Get the money, it's a season, la 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 la.
words to live by, Cratchit.
Oh, for you, maybe. Can't you just wish someone a Merry Christmas? For the pure joy of it?
Why? What's the percentage in that? Let me show you how to make Christmas work for you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And please buy our beer.
There you go, Cratchit. That's Christmas with a purpose.
I know, but wait a minute. Don't you guys make enough profit the other 11 months? Christmas comes but once a year.
Huh. Funny thing you should bring that up. That's exactly the point I was about to make. Get it, boys? Christmas comes but once a year, so you better make hay while the snow is falling. That's opportunity calling you.
Jingle bells, ba-da-ba-da-bow. Rub your hands, December's here. What a wonderful time to be glad and merry.
Just so you're mercenary too.
Buy and add and show all the toys up on the shelf.
Just make sure that you get a plug in for yourself. Christmas comes but once a year, so you better cash in while the spirit lingers. It's slipping through your fingers, boys. Don't you realize
Christmas can be such a monetary joy.
Well, I guess you fellas will never change.
Why should we? Christmas has 2 S's in it, and they're both dollar signs.
Yeah, but they weren't there to begin with.
Huh?
The people keep hoping you'll remember, but you never do.
Remember what?
Whose birthday we're celebrating.
Oh, don't get me wrong, the story of Christmas and its simplicity, that's a good thing, I'll buy that. But it's just that we know a good thing when we see it.
But don't you realize Christmas has a significance, a meaning?
A sales curve. Wake up, Cratchit. It's later than you think.
I know, Mr. Scrooge, I know.
On the first day of Christmas, the advertising's there. With newspaper ads, business Christmas parlors,
And commercials on a pear tree.
Jingles all the way.
dashing through the snow in a 50-foot coupe. O'er the fields we go, selling all the way.
Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again we take you to Jack Benny's home in Beverly Hills, where we find Jack and Rochester in the library.
Rochester. Rochester, do we have to be this quiet?
Shh. Be patient, boss. I'm trying to use psychology.
Psychology?
Yeah, watch this. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even a... We got him this time, boss.
Good, good. Now take the mouse out of the trap.
Yes, sir. Hey, boss, great news, great news.
What is it?
We got him before he could get the cheese.
Well, it wouldn't have done him any good anyway. It's wax. Now, come on, Rochester. Let's finish addressing my Christmas card.
Okay.
Now, let me see. We finished the ones to my relatives. Now, let's address the cards to the movie stars I know.
Yes, sir.
I got the list right here. Rodney Dangerfield, MGM Studios.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Cyril Forsyth, Universal International Studios.
Cyril Forsyth.
Marcella Underwood, Warner Brothers Studios.
Marcella Underwood.
Anthony Fisk, Paramount Studios.
Anthony Fisk.
Yeah.
Well, that takes care of all the pickings. Now let's get to the stars.
These are stars. Every one of them. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. Ilka Thistledown, MGM Studios.
Ilka Thistledown.
Gee, how she ever missed getting the Academy Award last year, I'll never know. She was wonderful, and Andy Hardy blows his nose. Bertram Holmquist, 20th Century Fox.
Bertram Holmquist.
Gary Cooper, Paramount Studios.
Gary Cooper, who's he?
Big, tall fellow. He's a very big star. Of course, he's not a Rodney Dangerfield, but he's coming along. Now, let's see. Who else? Oh, yes. Geraldine.
Shh. Just a minute, boss. I think I hear another mouse.
What?
Quiet. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a... We got him too.
Good, good. Is he a big one?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
There's nothing in the trap but a note.
A note?
Yeah, it says, you can recite Gunga Din. You ain't gonna catch me.
Stop making things up.
Well, all I know is we didn't catch him.
Yeah. Said it again, Rochester.
Say, boss, with all these mice in the house, why don't you get a cat?
Mouse traps don't drink milk. That's why. Well, we're through the Christmas cards, and I think I've got the presents all set. Oh, I meant to do this before. I've got to get Don Wilson's house on the phone. I got the sun in the morning and the smog at night. Oh, hello. Hello, Mrs. Wilson. This is Jack Benny. Yeah, yes, I was just singing to myself. Yeah. Oh, I know Don is at the studio. That's why I picked this time to call. Now, Mrs. Wilson, I'm giving Don a beautiful pair of shoelaces for Christmas. Yes, yes, with metal tips. Oh, no. Of all the things he should have. Are you sure he has the metal tips? Oh, gosh. Well, I'll just have to exchange them again. Well, anyway, Mrs. Nilsson, don't tell Don what I'm giving him. What? You wouldn't dare? Oh, well, thank you. The same to you. Goodbye. Oh, wouldn't you know it, Rochester, and all the trouble I went through at that department store last week. I could have taken plastic tips, but no, I had to take the metal ones.
Oh, by the way, boss, this is Saturday. Are you forgetting your rehearsal?
Oh, no. Miss Livingston's sister, Babe, is going to pick me up and drive me to the studio.
Miss Livingston's sister?
Yes, Mary has a cold, and Babe came out from Plainfield to spend the holidays with her. Now, Rochester, bring me that package with the shoelaces. I'm going to go to stop by the store and exchange them.
Yes, sir. Oh, and say, boss.
Yeah?
If you see any mouse traps that recite the night before Christmas, buy it. I'm getting hoarse.
I'll look around. Studebaker's feeling better today, babe.
Yeah, she'll be all right in a couple of days.
Good. Nice delivery. You know, you can talk loud. We're driving in a car. Gee, I hope Mert's listening in. Oh, gee, it's a nice day for... Babe, put on your brakes, quick. There's a car coming right for us.
That's going the other way. It's a new Studebaker.
Gee, you can't tell when those Studebakers are coming or going.
I know. The other day, my boyfriend was hit by one.
How?
Well, he was standing on the corner trying to figure out whether it was coming or going, and the darn thing went sideways.
Well, what do you know? Hey, there goes another one. It's a cute car, isn't it? And so much glass.
Yeah, looks like a Silex with wheels.
Yeah. Well, another star is born. Don't be nervous, babe. Don't be nervous. That's a new Studebaker. I wonder what model that one is.
They have 4 models. Champion, Commander, Regular, and Dread.
Oh, yes. You know, babe, I was just thinking, people who live in Studebakers shouldn't throw stones. Oh, Jackson, you keep this up, you'll have your own show, too. Yes, sir.
No wonder my mother hates you.
Well, you read some of the stuff your mother writes about you, believe me, you... Oh, hey, there's Dennis standing over there on the corner. Let's stop and pick him up. Oh, Dennis. Dennis.
Oh, hello, Mr. Benny.
Well, what are you doing standing on the corner, kid? You should be at the studio rehearsing.
I'm waiting for the Pico bus.
But, Dennis, how can you get the Pico bus on Sunset Boulevard?
My mother drives it.
Oh.
And it doesn't cost me anything to ride either.
It doesn't?
No. My mother pulls up the bus in the curb and shouts, "No charge for babies in arms!" And then she gets out and carries me in.
Dennis, stop that nonsense and get in the car.
Okay.
Dennis, this is Mary's sister, Miss Livingston.
Hello, Miss Livingston.
You can call me Babe.
You can call me Toots.
Dennis. Dennis, that's her name. Babe.
Oh.
Let's go, babe. Come on. Say, babe, after we stop at the studio, I want to go down to the department store and exchange the gift I bought for Don Wilson.
The shoelaces?
Yeah, how did you know?
Mary told me all the trouble she went through with you last week.
Yeah, well, I can't help it. I gotta go back and get the shoelaces with plastic tips. I'm dumb enough to be happy.
Plastic tips, metal tips. With his stomach, he'll never see them anyway.
Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good. That's right, take a bow. I'm alone in the car anyway. Take a bow. Now, I guess you've never heard of mirrors, eh, babe?
What did you buy for me for Christmas, Mr. Benny?
I'm not going to tell you, Dennis, but it will be under the tree on Christmas morning.
Gee, another pine cone.
Oh, no, it isn't. Now, say, babe.
Every year I get a pine cone.
Say, babe.
The first year I didn't know it was a pine cone.
What?
I thought it was an artichoke and I ate it.
Oh, Dennis, stop. Imagine eating a pine cone. Say, babe.
The doctor pumped out my stomach and built a fire.
A fire?
Yeah, I was empty on the inside and burning on the outside.
Oh, quiet. Here we are at the studio. Wait in the car for me, babe. I'll only be a minute.
Beg your pardon, Governor, but you can't park your car here in front of Buckingham Palace. We're changing the guard, you know.
Buckingham Palace? This is NBC in Hollywood.
Hollywood? My, this fog, I must have strayed off my feet a bit.
You certainly must have. I'll see you in a few minutes, babe.
Okay. I'm hungry, so I'll go to the drugstore and get a Cheese Squeeze sandwich.
Gee, the whole family likes it. Come on, Dennis, let's go. Now, Dennis, as I was saying, oh no. Now, Dennis, when you go over your number with Phil, be sure...
Mr. Day? May I have your autograph, please?
Oh, why, certainly. Have you got a pencil?
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Thank you.
Now, Dennis, as I was saying, I don't want to tell you how to do your song, even though I am the star of the show. But when you try to...
Pardon me, Mr. Day, but may I have your autograph?
Why, certainly, miss. Have you got a pencil?
Yes, sir.
There you are.
Thank you.
Dennis.
Huh?
I'm afraid you're going to have to give up your show. Now, as I was
But
saying...
Mr. Benny, people like me. 2 of them just asked me for...
I know what they did. You've only had your own show now 13 weeks. You're going around signing autographs. You don't have to be so hammy, you know.
But they asked me.
You didn't have to encourage them. You know, kid, when you've been in radio as long as I have, you take these things in your stride. You don't make such a big deal out of it.
Oh, Mr. Benny.
Certainly. Do you have a pencil?
Huh?
Come on, give me a pencil. Do you want my autograph? I'm a busy star. Come on.
I just want 2 nickels for a dime so I can use the phone.
Oh. Well, I haven't got any change. Come on, Dennis.
I've got change for a dime.
All right, you little show-off.
I got change for a dime. I got change for a dime.
It's my own fault. I picked you up when you had absolutely nothing. I put you on my show. I trained you, coached you. After working for me for 7 years, what happens?
I got change for a dime.
All right. I'm getting to the studio right now to see how Phil is doing. I'll see you later, kid.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now look, fellas. We've been rehearsing this for 2 hours. Now let's see if we can get it right this time, will ya? Come on. A 1, a 2. Hold it! Now hold on. No, fellas. That's not it either. I can't hear no brass.
Oh, Phil.
Just a minute, Buster. Now look. We're going to try this thing one more, fellas. One more time, fellas. And I want you to give it to me. Now, take it from me. 1, 2. No. What's the matter with you guys? Anyway, you're not giving me nothing.
Phil, what are you rehearsing?
White Christmas.
Phil, are you crazy? White Christmas is a beautiful song. It should be played softly, with feeling. Can't your band play pianissimo?
Well, they're having enough trouble with White Christmas.
Phil, pianissimo is not a song. It's a musical term meaning softly.
Look, Jackson, why don't you just take care of the jokes and leave the music to me?
I won't leave the music to you. This is my program, and I want the music to be good.
What are you talking about? I'm rehearsing this for my own show.
Your own show?
Certainly. Why else would Alice be playing the trombone?
Don't now cut that out. You've got a lot of nerve rehearsing the music for your show at my time. 18 men at $6 a man, that's $108. Do you expect me to pay for that?
Why not? You've been doing it all season.
How do you like that? I've got a mind to take these boys and throw them right off the program. In fact, I will right after the first of the year.
Oh, you're only bluffing.
I am not.
Then why wait till after the first of the year? Why don't you fire them right now?
Because the green complexions and the bloodshot eyes make a nice color scheme for Christmas. That's why. I haven't got any time to argue with you. Got to go down to the department store. Gee, babe, the store is even more crowded than it was last week.
Yeah, did you have to come back here just to exchange those shoelaces? I think it's ridiculous.
Babe, I might as well get what I want. After all, I'm...
Jack!
Huh?
Watch out for that fellow in back of you.
What?
He looks like a pickpocket.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, babe. Watch this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a... Ouch! I got him, babe, I got him. Hey, buddy, what are you doing with your hand in my pocket?
I was just returning the junk I stole from you last week.
Junk?
When I turned that stuff in, I was almost thrown out of the pickpockets guild.
Well, I ought to throw you in jail. Come on, babe, let's exchange these shoelaces and get out of here.
Okay.
Well, Dave Livingston of all people.
Well, Sarah Sauerbrock.
Sarah Sauerbrotten?
What are you doing in town, Dave?
I just came out here to get a little California sunshine.
Oh, you'll be out here a long time. You know, babe, I always thought you'd marry C. Ferguson, the fellow who worked at the gas station.
Oh, we broke up, Sarah. I haven't seen Steve in years.
Well, you should have hung on to him. He got his own gas station now with 3 grease pits.
He had those grease pits when I went with him. That's why we broke up.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I sat on his lap, I slipped through.
Come on, babe, let's go.
Say, who's this gentleman with the mousetrap? Anything serious?
Babe, come on, will you? I've got a lot of shopping to do.
Well, so long, babe. I've got to get back to the music counter. I demonstrate songs here.
Okay. Goodbye, Sarah.
Goodbye. I'll tell Steve I seen ya.
Let's go, babe. I want to exchange those shoelaces.
Oh, well, well, if it isn't Jack Benny. Oh, Mr. Benny, hello!
Who's that? Lily Pons?
Don't know.
Oh, Mr. Benny, may I have your autograph, please?
I gave you my autograph last week.
Yes, I know, but on my way home, I lost it. I am so careless, yes indeed, so very careless.
There you are.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Benny. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What a character. Oh, babe, there's a notions department right beside the music counter there. Come on. Oh, look, babe, your girlfriend is going to sing.
Give me 5 minutes more, only 5 minutes more. Let me stay in your arms. So probably not so weak and willing. Here I am begging for only 5 minutes more, only 5 minutes more of your chance.
Here we are, babe. Now here's the notions counter. Now I can exchange the shoelaces. I don't see the man that waited on me last week. Well, I'll find out where he is. Oh, madam,
Yes?
where is the gentleman who was at the counter last week?
Oh, you mean my husband? He's in a sanitarium.
Oh, well, that's too bad. What happened?
Well, some jerk came in here to buy some shoelaces, and he couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted plastic tips or metal tips. And he drove my husband crazy.
Really?
Oh, Rick has been lying in bed, staring into space and screaming, plastic tips, metal tips, plastic tips, metal tips.
Really?
And what's he said? I've got rubber tips too, but I won't tell him. I won't tell him. I won't tell him. I'm sorry. I do hope you'll forgive me.
That's all right.
Now, what can I do for you? Well,
Tell her, you coward!
babe. Never mind, madam. I'll come in again some other time. Come on, babe.
Aren't you gonna exchange the laces?
No. Don will have to take the metal tips and like it. He's not going to drive people crazy with those lousy shoelaces. Come on, let's go home. You know, babe, it was nice of you to come in and pinch hit for Mary. You were good, too. Hey, babe, we left the car right around the corner.
Yes, I know.
Say, babe, did I tell you next Sunday we're going to be broadcasting from the boys at Birmingham General Hospital?
Gee, that'll be swell.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know who's going to be with me?
Who?
Well, a lot of the people who used to be on my show. Kenny Baker, Andy Devine, Schlepperman, Larry Stevens, and of course my own gang.
That ought to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be good to see him again.
Just a minute, Jack. Just a minute.
Oh, what's the matter?
I got a cinder in my eye.
Where?
Right here in the corner.
Oh, wait, I'll get out my handkerchief. Ow! Darn it! I forgot I reset it. Good night, doll.
Ladies and gentlemen, next Sunday we're going to do our Christmas broadcast from the Birmingham General Hospital. And a lot of our old gang will be on the show. Kenny Baker, Andy Devine, Schlepperman, and Larry Stevens. Good night, folks. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Thank you all so much for coming to our wonderful show today. We hope that this puts an end to the wonderful Christmas season, unless you have a few more little plans for the days to come. And then we wish you all a wonderful new year. We are still well into our 16th year of doing shows here at the Oak Park Arms. We've got some exciting shows planned for the upcoming season. We've got Tales of Suspense, we've got the Screen Guild Players, we have Mr. President and Lux Radio Theater, and lots of fun that we'll bring back to you on Sundays. Please, you can always check our website, www.ttdyradio.com, for up-to-date information. And now, for the cast of Those Thrilling Days of Yesteryear, Lars Timba, John Dingle, Dave Amato, Peter Lemonjelly, Marty Gustafson, Craig Gustafson, Mark Hutchison, Amy Kennedy, Tim Baker, John Corona, and Pam Turlow. And I am your director and also Ben Dewey. And thank you all so much for coming to our show. And once again, we'd like to thank you, the audience, for helping our show come alive so that we could bring it back to you. Thank you.
Sorry, I got no idea.